Merhaba YouTube ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Ben İsa. Skyrim'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım. Bir önceki bölümü White'ın İmparatorluğun elinden almıştık. Fırtına apelerine katılıp sonra gidip kırsakallarla konuştuk. Nidamı geliştirdi. Onun haricinde bu görevi teslim edemedik. Hata oldu. Onu bilmiyoruz. Ama düzelir mi? Buyurun, başka görev yok. Şurada ben bir görev seçeyim. Hadi konuşalım. Konuşmadan önce ben bu şehirdeki herkese konuşup tekrar gördüm.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Let me fix that for you. Well, that's taken care of. What are you doing that for?
Around any corner.
To receive the blessing of Talos, you have only to pray at the altar. Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shatter Shields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelseat comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy. The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do. To try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, lands, but we may do our best to know them here on Earth. Blessings of Talos be upon you.
Come on, just stoke the fire, take a seat, and get the cold out.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim. Best not to walk the roads of Skyrim alone.
Every night, I walk around a great... You! Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from.
Beni döver şimdi. Büyük ihtimal canım çok indir.
Pit bait. They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. What do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Get out of my face.
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading. I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon. For weeks now, roads are a mess. You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
Need something? Farewell.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great room. Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Duracht lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do. Take a look. Of course. Enjoy your stay, and don't break.
Need something? Yes? Mm-hmm.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Hmm?
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
by the hist. If I don't get something soon, I don't know. No, I'm not. I feel like my scales are clawing into me. Maybe you could help an old Argonian out. I heard some of the sailors talking about how they stashed a bottle of double distilled skooma in the Nissus Corner Club. I just need a taste. Thank you. I'll be waiting for that bottle. I would not complain if you returned with some skooma. The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back. Another day, The young folks are too happy to break their backs for the Nords. They forget. I wish the night you'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor. I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves. But we stick together. We work where we can get work. The Nords don't like unloading their ships, so we do it instead. Sometimes cargo goes missing. May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
What's on your mind? Are you sure you want to trust me with that? I'm here if you ever need me.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company. Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shattershields appear safe. A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow. Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue. Our own security forces are limited, and all the mercenaries are tied up in this ridiculous war. We don't even know their base of operations, and attacking single ships won't really solve the problem. They call themselves the Bloodhawkers. They've been around as long as I can remember, but only recently focused on our ships. A dastardly group, but they're more than simple brigands. Shrewd, clever, not to be trifled with. Until next time. Watch what you're doing!
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. May your path be free from danger.
Looking to hire a boat? Farewell.
What are you doing that for?
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gallon.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Whatever you want. The answer isn't going to be any different later, though.
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food. We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it. Shavi would be in your debt, kind one. Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make, and I've chosen to make the best of things that I can. I enjoyed our talk.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better. The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back. Another day, another septim.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Apparently some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind. So we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road. And here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Do you have something to say? Time to move, I guess.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
This is... no, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked White.
Sorry. I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
If you've got some time...
As if Skyrim, just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
da yanlışlar. Şey yüklediğimde tabii paketlerim. İnternetten şey yüklediğimde ismini attım diyesini. Next motorun üzerine bu yanlışlar falan var. Belki onu okuyordum da. İşte bazı şeyler yanlışlar hala duruyor. Yani akşam video şeye yüklediğimde fark etmişsiniz. Yalnızsınız şey olmuş maviydi yani. Oyunu mod yüklerken tam olunca öyle oluyorsunuz diyorsunuz.
Come and browse my fine selection. Everything's fresh and delicious. Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale prices.
Working. I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he does. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Short bows. I might just have to. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oraya bir tanesinde görev şey vardı. Galiba görev vardı. 10 tane toplama görevi. Kalsın şimdilik ya. En kötü ağırlık yaparsa yanlışlıkla.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade. You need.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Thank you for your custom.
You need anything, come wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on.
Cookware, knives, and other goods.
I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
Got a pretty full stock of potion. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Hope to see you again soon.
Stuck here. Stuck! And my poor mother. Yes. True still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. He has tools. He can help me. He won't. He refuses. Convince Loris to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
You need something? Talk to my husband. Vantus Lorius. Or just Lorius, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. Well, there is something. There's a guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report the fool. You know, say he's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say? Ha! Wonderful! Like I said, the guard is down by the road. You really can't miss him. You tell him that jester is up to no good and he'll deal with it. Then come back here and I'll toss a few coins your way, yeah?
You need something? Would you now? Well, spit it out. What's the matter? What about him?
What?
How dare that little fool? And right under my nose! My thanks for bringing this to my attention, citizen. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. You there, fool! Hold fast. You've been accused of a crime against the laws of this land. What say you in your defense?
What? A crime? Me? Preposterous! Poor Cicero is just standing here. Cicero loves order. Oh yes, he would never disrespect the law.
You look like a crazy man to me. And what's in that coffin, huh? Maybe some time in a cell will help loosen that lying tongue.
Damn that glorious. Oh, how he will pay for this treachery.
You just keep quiet and stay where you are. Soon as my relief arrives, we'll all take a nice little trip.
Well, is it done? Have you reported the fool to the guard? Haha! Oh, I knew I had a good feeling about you. Here, my friend. A few septims to show my thanks, huh? And may that twisted little jester rot in a cell for a fortnight.
Evet. Sıradaki görevlere bakalım hemen.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell? Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor.
The mages don't let us go into college.
I've already corrected.
They said it's not safe in there.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Come on in. Just
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
Unless I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, all right? Got any ale or mead?
Of course. All right, then.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then. Until next time.
If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact. That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss. I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some. All right, then.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damned mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen. I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still they deny it. What? We all know the truth. Come back as soon as you have the helm.
That warrior.
Bence kapatmam. Gözükmüyor bak.
I'll be sure to put it to good use. Now let's move.
Normalde böyle ejderhaların olduğu bölgelerde bir tane de sandık oluyor. Sandığın içinde güzel eşyalar oluyor ama ben mesela burada varsa ben buradaki sandığın yerini bilmiyorum yani. Daha önce oynadığımda hiç bulamamıştım.
Was there something you wanted? Why must I hump all these... Let's not hang around then. There's something quite beautiful about it. No, it's just a shame it's so cold.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar, long before you were born. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as she has predicted. There is no one else, but very well. I cannot force you to accept your destiny. This shrine was built by the Dunmer. As our land was scorched by fire and brimstone, Azura's prophecies led us to safety. She is a Daedra, a powerful being who watches from beyond our mortal plane. She has chosen you to be her champion. You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter. She is the goddess of dawn and dusk. Azura sees into the twilight of the future and guides her followers through it. Yes, there were others at first, but Azura's visions tested everyone's faith. One by one, they left, afraid to know the old future. But I refuse to abandon the shrine. The visions are a gift. Azura warns me of tragedy, war, death, before it happens. I won't leave her guidance. My people, the Dunmer, built it. We fled from Morrowind after Vardenfell erupted, almost 200 years ago. Those of us who were faithful to Azura were given a vision that led us away from the island before the worst came. This shrine is our thanks to her, that none will forget that she watches over us all. Twilight, guide your path.
So she has these funny visions. I've also had visions about you. Oh, wait a minute, I think that... dreams.
I don't deal with any college app. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. A few coins for my soul. If only you understood the irony. What do you know? That's what caused all the trouble. Soul gems are used in enchanting, but they break afterwards. Except one. Azura's Star. A Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying. Disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Illinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before... well, I already told you. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work. The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short, just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit. No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy. And being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Bunlar burada hiçbir işime yaramaz. Bunları da kullanmam.
Isn't it funny how every time we want something, we... have to... I love teasing guys.
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
That hurt.
Victory. For now. What can I do for you, friend? Now.
Çırak vurduğunda şey yapıyoruz. Falan vursa.
It's gonna cost you.
Let me guess. Okay, but don't push your luck. I'm here if you ever need me.
Bad idea.
Never should have come here.
Is someone there? Can I help you? What do you need to take? Is there anything else you need?
Do you have something? Oops, I dropped something. Just kidding.
Aynı anlamda şey var. Yani onu verelim.
I'm here if you ever need me.
Daha şey gelemeyecek. Biraz arkadan kapıya gidecek.
All souls are last one died before he could be harvested.
Can't take another villager. I told you to prepare everything properly.
See you burn! Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
This does it!
See you burn! destroy you.
What makes you think you're any different from the hundreds of others like you I have killed? Careful! You wouldn't want to hurt my pretty face.
Destroy you.
That does it! You should never have a woman that feels like dirty.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
Yani kullanmam ısıtırım.
What can I do for you, friend? What do you need? Please, call upon me if I can be of any service.
Well, we have the star, but it seems pretty useless at the moment. I suppose it's time to decide who we should give it to. Let me guess. How about for a change you do something to... I mean, for me?
Evet. Şimdi 2 tane var. Hangisini götüreceğiz? Bunu götüreceğiz. Bunu götüreceğiz. Erkek olanı götürelim. Kadın olanı götürelim. Yazıyor İngilizce. Olsaydı da öyle. kadına götür. Değişik.
Azura's star! I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity. I will commune with Azura. Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star to you. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight, and rescued my star from Malin Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you.
But surely that itself is racist. I'm not racist.
Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion. But I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malin's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal. Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Why? There's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed. My star has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit. Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
While you were in the star, Azura gave me a vision. Her last, she said. I have never been without Azura's foresight since escaping Morrowind. I don't know what to do. If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you, Guardian of the Star. It would give me a purpose. I was a sorceress of no small skill before I came into Azura's faith. Afterwards, her magic sustained me. I could easily provide my spells to your cause, protect you from harm, defeat your enemies. No, she said my part was over, that my fate had moved beyond the twilight, and I was on my own. I will tend Azura's shrine when you do not need me. I still have my duties, but for the first time I feel alone. Until next time, Guardian.
Evet. Görevi de yaptığımızda böyle orada böyle bir sürü yapalım arkadaşlar. Beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi,